So standing up tall, feet are going to be fist distance. Shoulders are back, keeping that belly button into the spine, and try and make your waist smaller. So I want you to feel like your whole torso is getting nice and tight. Okay, so belly button in, sides are in, and then you should feel everything around the waist tighten too. Try to hold that as much as you can. Inhale. Exhale, chin to chest as you slowly roll down, one vertebra at a time. Hanging the arms, hang the head. Inhale. And exhale, slowly curling up, one vertebra at a time. Growing tall, press shoulders back. Inhale. Exhale, curling down. Pressing tailbone up to the ceiling, giving those hamstrings a good stretch. Inhale. And exhale, slowly curling up. At the top, think about growing taller from the crown of the head. Inhale. And exhale, slowly curl down. Align through the knees. Inhale. And exhale, slowly rolling up. Inhale. And exhale, slowly curl down. Now from here, if you need to, you're welcome to bend the knees a little bit. You're going to take your left hand, place it on the outside of the right ankle, and your right arm reaches up to the ceiling, eye-line follows. Nice stretch into the back. Try to straighten the legs if you can, if not, bent is fine. Hold and breathe. Keep pressing tailbone to the ceiling. And then slowly release it, and then over to the other side. Hold and breathe. And then slowly release it. Soften those knees, inhale, and exhale, slowly curl up. We go into a calf raise. Circle the arms around and inhale up into a calf raise. Exhale, we come down and we just bend, sitting back into our chair. And again, we calf raise up for 2. And then slowly coming down, sit back into your chair. Tuck tailbone underneath you. And we calf raise up for 3. And then slowly down. Knees stay fist distance apart. And we come up for 4. And slowly down. And come up for 5. And slowly bending into those legs. And we calf raise up for 6. And slowly down. 2 more. Up for 7. And slowly down. Last one. Up for 8. And slowly down. And then come up, leaving your hands next to your sides, press shoulders back. We just inhale, side bend over to the right. Use your abdominals to exhale and return. Inhale over to the left. Exhale and return. Inhale to the right. Using this oblique on the left. To exhale and return, keeping that belly button into your spine. Inhale over to the left. Exhale and return. 1 more on each side. Inhale to the right. Exhale, return. Last one to the left. And return. We're doing double of everything tonight, but with a little bit of a variation. So we're going to go again into calf raise. We're just going to do this a little bit faster. So we calf raise, and we come down into our chair. And we calf raise 2, and into our chair. And for 3, and into the chair. Abs in. For 4, and down. For 5, and down. For 6, and down. For 7, and for 8. This time, arms come up above the head, and we side bend over to the right. And we exhale, return. Inhale to the left, and return. Abs are in. Inhale to the right. Exhale, return. Reaching over to the left, and return. Reaching to the right. Return, last one over to the left, and return. Bringing the arms down onto your mat, cross one ankle over the other, and just slowly come down to the mat. Our feet and knees to be fist distance apart. Reach your arms in front. We inhale and exhale. Slowly curl down. Leaving your hands down next to your sides. You can bring your heels a little bit closer. Press those arms down. Press shoulder blades down. We inhale. Exhale. Scoop through the pelvis. So tilt that pubic bone up to the ceiling. So that back flattens. Abs tighten. As you slowly lift one vertebra at a time. Inhale at the top and exhale, slowly curl back down. Inhale and exhale, slowly up, sinking those abdominals. Imagine you've got a corset around your waist and it's getting tighter and tighter. Inhale. And exhale, lengthening the spine down, pressing shoulders down, opening the chest. Inhale. Exhale, slowly lift. Transferring knees towards the feet as you lift. Without moving your feet, bring your heels towards the glutes. Try to lift a little higher, squeezing into the glutes. Inhale. And exhale, slowly curling down. Inhale. Exhale, slowly up. Now from here, we're going to do like a little sway into the hips. So you're going to lower the right and then lower the left. So just keep doing little swings. Keep going, keeping those abs in. Concentrate on the pressing up of the hips. Press up. So lowering the one side and really press it back up. Working into those glutes, pressing down with those shoulders. You want to work those arms too, so you want to press them into the mat. And then hold it in the center, lifting both those hips up, making sure those knees are still fist distance as we calf raise up for 1 and slowly down. Up 2 and lower. Up 3 and lower. For 4 and lower. For 5, abs are in. For 6, for 7, and for 8. Now you're going to keep your heels lifted. You're going to reach arms up behind you, resting them down. But try and keep shoulders out of your ears. We inhale and we exhale, curl down. 1 vertebra at a time. And then we inhale. Exhale, scooping through the pelvis, slowly lifting the hips, 1 vertebra at a time. Inhale, and exhale, slowly curling down. Inhale, exhale up, activating inner thighs so those knees don't fall out. Inhale, and exhale, slowly curl down. Inhale, exhale up. Hold it there. The little sways of the hip, lowering one side at a time. Keep those abdominals tight. Keeping those heels lifted. Keeping shoulders out of the ears. Use those glutes as you squeeze back up. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lifting those hips. And then you're going to lower the heels and lift them back up. Lower for 2 and lift. For 3, lift. For 4, lift. 5, lift. 6, lift. 7, lift. 8, and lift. Lower the heels, we inhale. And exhale, we curl down. Really lengthen the spine as you control it down. And then we inhale, arm lifts up to the ceiling. Exhale, we come up into a chest up, taking your hands towards the knees. We inhale, reach just the arms up to the ceiling. Try deepen your curl. And then you exhale all the way down. Here at the bottom, I want you to let your ribs flare. So keep that connection of those abdominals. Inhale, arms move for 2. Exhale, lengthen up. Really sink those abdominals a little bit more. Inhale, reach the arms up to the ceiling. Try deepen the curl if you can. And then exhale, slowly down. Inhale, arms move up for 3. Exhale, lengthening up. Inhale, reaching arms up. And exhale, slowly down. Inhale, reaching arms up for 4. Exhale up. Inhale, reaching arms to the ceiling. Deepen those abdominals and slowly down, keeping belly button into the spine. Inhale, arms move for 5. Exhale, lengthening up. Inhale, reaching arms up to the ceiling and slowly down. Inhale, arms move. Exhale, lengthen up. Inhale, reaching arms up to the ceiling and slowly down. Last one, inhale, arms move. Exhale, lengthen up. Inhale, reaching arms up. Hold it here. We're going to go into rotation. So if you struggle with the neck, place your hands behind the head. If not, they stay up. We inhale. Exhale, we rotate to the right. That pelvis stays dead still. Inhale, we return to the center. Exhale, over to the left. Inhale, return. So your legs and pelvis are in concrete. They're not allowed to move as you go over to the right. Inhale, return, sinking those abdominals. Try to keep shoulder blades off the mat. Exhale, over to the left. Inhale and return. Exhale, over to the right. Inhale and return. Last one, over to the left. And slowly return. We hold it there. Our lower back is pressing into the mat. So we're sinking those abdominals. Left right leg up to tabletop. Lock your knee in the mat position. Movement comes from our hips as we inhale. Exhale, we change legs 1. Change 2. Feel that corset wrapping around your body. Change 3. We change 4. Change 5. Change 6. Change 7. Change 8. Bring both legs up to tabletop. Lower the head. Reach the arms back. Try to have the knees in line with the hips and your feet in line with the knees. If you find that puts too much strain on your lower back, bring your knees a little bit closer and you can also lift the feet up a little bit higher. Okay, from here, just in tabletop, inhale, arms move to the ceiling. Sink those abdominals, tighten that waist, and then exhale, we lengthen up. Hold, inhale. Sorry, we inhale, reach arms up to the ceiling. And then exhale, we slowly lower. Ribs stay connected. Inhale, arms move for 2. Exhale, lengthen up. Try to get shoulders off the mat. Inhale, reaching arms up, deepening the curl. And exhale, we lower. Inhale, arms move for 3. Exhale up. Inhale, reaching arms up. And slowly down. Inhale, arms move for 4. Sinking that belly button. And we exhale, lengthen up. Inhale, reaching arms to the ceiling. And exhale down. Inhale, arms move for 5. Exhale, lengthen up. I hope those abdominals are working. Inhale, reaching arms up. And slowly down. Inhale, arms move to the ceiling for 6. Exhale, lengthening up. Inhale, reaching arms up to the ceiling. And slowly down. 2 more of these. Inhale, arms move for 7. Exhale, we reach up. Sink those abdominals. Inhale, reaching arms up. And slowly down. Last one. Inhale, arms move for 8. Exhale, we reach up. Inhale, arms move. We hold it. Inhale. Exhale, rotate to the right. Pelvis and legs are still. And we slowly return to the center. We exhale to the left. Inhale, return. Exhale to the right. Inhale, return. Sinking those abdominals, we go over to the left. Inhale, return. 1 more on each side, over to the right. And return. Last one to the left. And return. Hold it again, locking those knees. Lower the right leg to the toe taps. Inhale. Exhale, we change 1. Change 2. Pressing lower back into the mat. Change 3. Change 4. Sink belly button. Change 5. Change 6. Change 7. And change 8. We bring both legs up to tabletop. We open our arms to a T and we lower our head. Knees are squeezing, feet pointed. We inhale, take the legs over to the right, keeping those knees together and level with each other. Use your abdominals, use your breath to exhale and slowly return those legs to the center. We inhale over to the left. Keep opposite arm and shoulder blade flat on the mat. Exhale and return. Inhale over to the right, lengthening out of that left hip so those knees stay level with each other. Exhale and return. Inhale over to the left. Exhale and return. Now we add an extension. So we inhale over to the right. And then we exhale, straighten the legs. Inhale, bend. Using that left oblique to exhale and return to the center. And then we inhale over to the left. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. And slowly return. Inhale over to the right. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. And slowly return. Inhale over to the left. Exhale, straighten those legs. Inhale, we bend. And slowly return. 1 more on each side. Inhale to the right. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. And slowly return. Last one over to the left. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. And slowly return. Lower just the left foot down and then lengthen the leg down along the mat. Point that foot. Straighten into the right leg, and I want you to keep that foot pointed. If you're struggling with the back, you're welcome to bend the left leg a little bit. We inhale, exhale, circle the leg towards the body, down and around for 1. And then we circle it for 2. Circle it for 3. Circle it for 4. We change direction. Inhale, exhale, we circle for 1. We circle it for 2. Circle for 3. And circle for 4. Now from here, I want you to flex into that right leg. Take your hands behind your head and up into a chest lift. Sink those abdominals. Press your head a little bit back into your hands. We inhale. Exhale, circle the leg towards the body for 1. We circle for 2. Circle 3. And we circle 4. Reverse, inhale, exhale, circle away from the body, down and around for 1. We circle 2, circle for 3, and circle for 4. Point that foot, lower it down. Lower the head, open the arms back to a T. Slide the left leg up and straight into the ceiling. Pointing that foot, sink those abdominals, we inhale. Exhale, circle towards the body, down and around for 1. Exhale, circle 2. Exhale, circle 3. And circle 4. Reverse it. Inhale. Exhale, circle away from the body, down and around for 1. We circle 2. Circle 3. And circle 4. Now we flex into that foot. Circle the arms round up into a chest lift. Inhale. Exhale, circle towards the body, down and around for 1. Sinking those abdominals, we circle 2. Circle 3. And we circle 4. Reverse it. Inhale. Exhale, circle away from the body, down and around for 1. Exhale, circle 2. We circle 3, and we circle 4. Point that foot, lower that leg all the way down. Squeeze those legs together, point the feet. Reach arms up behind, keep the ribs pressing down. Inhale, lifting the arms, head and chest. Sink those abdominals, use your breath as you exhale up. Inhale. And exhale, slowly we curl down, try to get the lower back onto the mat first. Keep your ribs pressing down as you reach the arms back. Inhale, lifting the arms, head and chest. From here, I want you to press that back into the mat, tilt pubic bone up, and then we exhale slowly. Back is rounded, shoulders and hips in line, inhale. And exhale, we slowly curling down, sinking that belly button, ribs are pressing down as you reach the arms back. Inhale, lifting arms, head and chest. Exhale, slowly up, keeping shoulders and the ears. Inhale. And exhale, slowly curling down. Inhale, lifting the arms, head and chest. Exhale up. Inhale. And exhale, slowly curl down. Now from here, if you can, you're going to lift both legs up as you come up. If not, just do the same as you've been doing, but with flexed feet. Inhale, lifting the arms, head and chest. Exhale, we come up, lifting the legs up if you can. Inhale. And exhale, slowly we curl down. If you can't do that, just flex your feet. Inhale, lifting the arms, head and chest. And we exhale, lift up 2. Inhale. And exhale, we slowly curl it down. We're just going to do 2 more of these. Inhale, lifting the arms, head and chest. Tilt pubic bone up, abs are energy. Exhale and lift. Inhale. And exhale, we slowly curl down. Last one, inhale, lifting arms, head and chest. Exhale up, hold it. Chest through the arms, legs are straight and strong. Arms and legs are parallel. Sinking those abdominals, shoulders pressing down. And then from here, just gently lower the feet down. Sit up nice and tall and flex your feet. Inhale. Exhale, nodding the head, tighten the tummy muscles as you reach forward. Arms stay parallel to the mat, but you can rest the head. Inhale. And exhale, slowly curl back up. Restacking the spine up at the top of one, chest through the arms, as if you're sitting up against a wall. Inhale. Exhale, slowly curl down. Feet are flexed. Nice stretch into the calves and hamstrings, maybe back and neck. Inhale. And exhale, slowly curl up. Pressing down with those shoulders. Inhale. And exhale, slowly we reach forward. Inhale. And exhale, slowly up. This time, we're going to come down towards the right, and then up, and then we're going to go towards the left. So we inhale. Exhale, we come down towards the right. But I want equal weight on those sitting bones. Inhale. And exhale, slowly we return. And then we inhale. Exhale, we go to the left. Inhale. And exhale, we return. Chest through the arms. Inhale. Exhale over towards the right. Keeping belly button in. We inhale. And exhale, slowly up. Inhale. Exhale over to the left. Inhale. Exhale, we return. One more on each side. Inhale. Exhale to the right. Inhale. Exhale, we return. Last one. Inhale. And exhale over to the left. Inhale. And exhale, slowly return. While you're here, you can quickly have a water break. And then I want you to bend into the legs. Feet and knees are fist distance. We slowly curl down, leading your hands down next to your sides. Just make sure those feet and knees are still fist distance. Press the arms down into the mat. Inhale. Exhale, scoop through the pelvis, lifting the hips up, one vertebra at a time. Try to lift up a little higher and try to press the shoulders down a little bit more. And from here, you're going to squeeze the left glute, the left hamstring, the left inner thigh as you float the right leg up to tabletop. Lock the knee in that position, point that foot. So that left glute is really working to keep those hips up nice and high. We inhale, tip right foot down onto the mat, and we exhale, bring it up. We tip down for 2, slowly up. Tip down for 3, press shoulders down, and up. Left inner thigh is working for 4, and up. We don't want that knee falling out to the side. We tip down for 5, and left. Down for 6, and left. Down for 7, left. Last one for 8, and left. We place that foot down. Our hips are still up. We squeeze right glute, right hamstring, right inner thigh. We float left leg up. Lock that knee. Point that foot. And we inhale, tip down for 1. Exhale up. That corset is around you, getting tighter and tighter. Down 2, and left. Tap down 3, and left. Down for 4, feel that glute, feel that hamstring. Down for 6, and lift. Down for 7, and lift. Down for 8, and lift. Place that foot down. Lift those hips again. And once more, we're going to squeeze left hamstring, left inner thigh. We float right leg up. We straighten it to the ceiling. We point that foot. Try keep that leg as straight as you can. As you inhale, lower it down towards the mat. And exhale, we flex it back up. We point down for 2. We flex it up. Point down 3. And flex up. Point down for 4. Flex up. Point down 5. Flex up. Down for 6. And flex up. Down for 7. We flex up. Last one for 8. And flex up. Bend that leg. Point that foot. Placing that foot down. Lift those hips up a little bit higher again. And we squeeze right glute. Right hamstring. Right in the thigh. Left leg floats up. Straighten that leg. Point that foot. We inhale, lower it down towards the mat. Exhale, flex up, keeping it nice and straight. We point down for 2. Shoulders pressing down. Flex up. Point down for 3. Flex up. Lift those hips a little bit higher. We point down for 4. Flex up. Point down for 5. Flex up. Point down for 6. Flex up. Point down for 7. Flex up. Last one for 8. And we flex up. We bend that leg. Point that foot. And I want you to just take that ankle, place it onto the right knee, and curl down. And then you're going to lift that right leg up. Figure 4 stretch. So your right hand goes around. The left one comes through the gap between the legs. Just hold that. You should be getting a nice stretch into that left glute. If you're not, bring your left foot lower down and press that knee a little bit more away from you. And from here, legs stay. I want you to flex both the feet. Circle the arms round, interlace the fingers in, hands come behind the head. We inhale, and we exhale up into a chest lift. Try and get shoulder blades off the mat, keep them off the mat. Pressing head a little bit back into the hands. We inhale, straighten that right leg and lower it to hover. Make sure you're not arching your back. And exhale, we return so you feel that stretch again. And we lower it down for 2. And we return. Lower 3. And up, sinking those abdominals. Down for 4. And return. For 5. Return. For 6. And return. For 7. Return. Last one for 8. And return. Now just change legs, head comes down as you hold the stretch. Nice piriformis stretch into that right glute. Okay. Flex the feet, hands come behind the head, lengthen up into a chest lift. Inhale, straighten and lower the leg, and we exhale, return. Straighten 2, and return. For 3, and return. For 4, return. For 5, return. For 6, return. For 7, return. Last one for 8, and return. Now from here, I want you to lower that left leg all the way down and just put the right foot next to it. Head comes down. Okay, I want you to flex the left foot. We inhale, exhale, lengthen up into a chest lift. From here, inhale, lower just a little, and we exhale up for 1. Inhale, we lower, and exhale up 2. We lower for 3, and up for 4, and up. We lower, this time as you come up, lift left leg up 2, and then we lower, and we lift up 2, and we lower. Lift up 3, and lower. Up 4, and lower. Now from here, you're going to come up into a chest lift. You're going to lower the right leg, or the right knee, open it out to the side without rolling anything but that leg. Return it. Lift the left leg and lower the leg. Then we lower the upper body. So we lift the upper body into our chest lift. Lower right knee out to the side. Return it. Lift left leg. Lower it and lower upper body. And we lift up 3. Open the knee. Return it. Lift the leg. Lower the leg. Lower the body. And we lift for 4. Lower the leg. Return. Lift left leg. Lower and return. Change legs. So right leg is straight, foot is flexed. We inhale. Exhale, we come up into chest lift. Sink that belly button into your spine. We inhale, lower, just a little, and we exhale up. We lower for 2, left, for 3, left, for 4, left. This time we lower and we come up and we lift the right leg up, and we lower. Lift 2, and lower. Abs are working. Lift 3, and lower. For 4, and lower. This time, lift the chest. Lower left knee out to the side. Return the left knee. Lift right leg up, and lower it, and lower the upper body. And we lift the body up for 2. Lower leg. Return it. Lift right leg up. Lower and lower the body. And lift up 3. Lower left knee. Return right leg up. And lower upper body. Last time. Chest lift. Lower the left knee. Return. Lift right leg up. And lower and coming down. Bringing your hands down next to your sides. Bend right leg. Float it to tabletop. Left leg to tabletop. Straighten the legs up and we hold it here. We want to be working into the abdominals to keep the legs here. Try and not tighten those quads. Shoulders pressing down, abs are in. Hold and breathe. And then we're going to point into the feet. Take your legs to the right. And exhale, circle them down and all the way around. And we return to the center. And then we inhale to the left. And we exhale, circle round. Inhale to the right. Exhale, we circle round. Over to the left. We circle round. To the right. We circle round. Over to the left. And we circle around. Just quickly hug those knees. And then I want you to come over onto your side, up onto your elbow. 2 options. We're going to lift the hips. Okay, if you struggle like that, bend the bottom leg and press up onto your knee. Okay. So abs are in. We're not resting in our shoulder. We're pressing away. Abs are in. Reach top arm long. We lift the hips up. So abs are in. This bottom oblique is what we are working. We lower to hover. We press up. Lower for 2. Press up. 3. Press up. 4. Left. 5. Left. 6. lift, 7, lift, 8, lift and hold. If you're really struggling, you can bend the bottom knee. We lift top leg. 1, 2, 3, abs are in. 4, 5, we're going to come down after this. 6, 7, and 8. Come all the way down, and you're going to bend top leg in front. Bottom leg is straight, this top leg either like that, or you can rest it down, whatever is more comfortable for you. And we lift the bottom leg up. We lift it for 1, and we hover it. Abs are in. Lift 2, and hover. 3, and hover. 4, 5, 4, 6, 4, 7, last one for 8. Rest, we'll go over onto the other side. We're on our elbows, pressing away from the floor. Bend the bottom leg. If you need to, sink belly button, reach top arm long. We lift the hips up. And we're to hover, and we press up. Hover 2, press up. 3, press up. 4, press up. 5, 6, 7, 8, hold it up. If you can't, lower the knee, lift top leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and we come down. Bottom leg stays straight, top leg comes over, or resting down. And we lift the bottom leg up, 1, and inhale to hover. Exhale up, 2, and lower. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, we're going to roll over onto the stomach. Squeeze your arms tightly against your sides. Our line stays on the mat, so your head stays in line with the spine. We just lift upper body. So, belly button into your spine. Hold it into your spine. Press pubic bone into the mat. And we inhale, lift upper body. Squeeze arms against your body. And exhale down. Inhale up, 2. Slowly down. Inhale up, 3. And lower. Reach up, 4. And lower. Up, 5. And lower. Up, 6. And lower. For 7. Lower. For 8. And lower. Now bring your arms straight in front of you. Again, just upper body and those arms. We inhale, reach up. Try to keep arms in line with your ears. Exhale down. Inhale up, 2. And lower. Belly button to the spine. Reach up, 3. And lower. Up, 4. And lower. Shoulders pressing down. Up, 5. And lower. Reach up, 6. And lower. For 7. And lower. For 8. And lower. You can bend the arms and rest your forehead down onto your hands. Pressing pubic bone into the mat, we just lift the legs. So keeping the legs straight, belly button to the spine. Inhale, lifting the legs up. And exhale down. Keep those legs nice and straight. And we inhale, lift them up, 2. And lower. We reach them up, 3. And lower. Lengthen up, 4. And lower. Up for 5. And lower. For 6. And lower. For 7. And lower. For 8. And lower. Now this time, you're going to lift the legs up. You're going to bend them. You're going to press up to the ceiling. Lower them. and then straighten back down. We lift, we bend, we press up, and we lower back down. So we inhale, lift, we exhale, bend, and press up, and we lower it down. We lift up, bend, press up to the ceiling, and then down. 4-4, we lift, bend, press to the ceiling, and lower. 4-5, bend, lift, and lower. Keeping them straight, we lift, and then we bend, then we press up, and we lower. We lift, bend, press up, and we lower. We lift, bend, press up, and lower. One more. We lift, bend, press up, and lower. Now keep the legs bent. Taking your arms back to the sides, squeezing it against the body. We lift the upper body and the legs. Abs are in. Belly button to the spine. And we inhale, lift. And we slowly lower. Inhale, lift 2. And we lower. Inhale, we lift 3. And lower. We lift up 4. And lower. We lift up 5 and lower. Lift up 6 and we lower. Lift up 7, we lower. Last one for 8 and we lower. Come up onto all fours. And then from here, just curl the spine up to the ceiling. Hold it there. Really try to curl that lower back, so really tilt pubic bone forward. Big toes together, open the knees. Just go back into a child's pose, lengthen with those arms. Just hold it there and breathe. Okay, slowly come up, and then we're going to do the massage with the rolling pin. So I've got a rolling pin here and a foam roller. So I'll show you with the foam roller now for you if you don't have one at home. Okay, so you're going to sit on your chair. Let me see if I can come a little bit closer to you guys. Okay, so sitting on the front edge of your chair. With your roller, so you can move the one leg out of the way, you're just going to roll out your quad. So press quite hard down, and you go all over the thigh. So you go sides, top, outside. So if you find a sore spot, you keep going over that spot. I'd say about 8 to 10 times over that sore spot. Okay, you guys can keep going. I'm just going to show you all of them, and then I'll get that down onto the floor to show the rest, okay? Then from here, you can also do the shin. Okay, for me the shin feels quite nice. Okay, it might also hurt a bit, but this is a kind of good hurt. Okay, we're releasing all the fascia. Okay, so once you've done that one, you're going to do the hamstring. Okay, just move a little to the side. Okay, so really press the roller up into your leg and roll. Okay, quite a nice one. Once you've done that one, so take it right behind your knee, and you're going to come down and roll the calf. Again, move the roller side to side. When you've got a sore one, you can hold it there, jiggle it around. Okay, get that whole calf. And then you're going to do the other side. Go in your own time though. I'm just rushing through it so I can get down onto the mat to show you other ones. And shin. Chin feels really good for me, so I'm going to keep going a little bit here. If any of you have been in the foam roller classes, you'll know how to do the quads and all that. So you're welcome to do that. Hamstrings. And calves when you're ready. It's also really nice to do your back, but you'll need somebody to do it for you. So if somebody comes behind you and rolls it here on top of the shoulders. Feels really, really good. Okay, so onto the floor. You guys keep going, whichever one you like. You can also come down with the roller onto the, and sit on it. And you'll find a sore spot. You can hold it there, do little rolls on it. Just like we do with a foam roller. You can just sit there, put all your weight on it. Other side too. It's also quite nice to do it on the back. So, just not the lower back. Okay, so you can just rest on it. You can lie on it. Keep adjusting the spots. Or you can even roll. Little soft rolls. You can lean a little bit onto the one side so you don't get it so much on your spine, but more on the muscles on the side of the back. Okay, so a little lean on the sides. And then there's also this one for your neck. So you take it behind your neck and kind of just press it in there. And you can just take your head side to side. Really nice. For those of you that have your foam rollers with you, I'm sure you know them all, but for your calves, you can do them both together like that, or you can move the roller to the side and do the calves like that. And then make sure you change your hamstrings, get behind the knee, and then you're going to come up. Good for cellulite too. And then you can also sit on it, lean onto the one side. You can cross one leg over and then lean over and go over that glute or that piriformis like that. Make sure you do the other side. And then obviously your back and your neck. Oh, ITB, if you struggle with ITB, make sure you get from the glute all the way to past the knee. I'm just going to do the other one. So if you don't have a foam roller at home, it's really nice to use the rolling pin. It works just as well. And then back and neck. So lift the hips, make sure your ponytail's out the way. And just roll. You can hold it at the top. Little bounces if it's sore there. And then same thing with the neck. Pressing your head down. And move side to side. You can hold it, do little circles. Okay, keep rolling, whatever you prefer, where it's sore preferably. And then that's our session for today. I'm going to come unmute you guys.